One of my favorite things about comic book movies is people discovering the original source material, the comic books themselves, or finding out that actors in these film and TV shows are ride or die comic book fans, and there might be no better example of that than David Dastmalchian. And Golden Apple Comics today has the great David Dastmalchian signing his own book, Count Crowley, on its issue 2 of its second volume. So we have a line out the door, around the corner, and then once inside. In addition to getting Count Crowley itself signed, you can get one other item signed. So you can get your Polka Dot Man, you can get a Blu-ray, you can get anything you want. The man has been in every property, whether it's Dark Knight or Ant-Man or, of course, the Suicide Squad. So we've got people of all ages hanging out to meet the man behind Count Crowley, Polka Dot Man, and so many other things, including Noah, who's just a G at 8 years old.
Do you want to interview me for your Instagram channel?
And now I'm here with the man himself, as surrounded by this beautiful Tales from the Crypt-esque joint. David Dastmalchian, how far this has come.
What's happening?
We talked about this at San Diego Comic-Con 2019,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
And now it's here, and it's in print, and we're on volume 2.
Here we are at historic Golden Apple Comics in Hollywood. Amazing fans wanting to talk about comic books and everything. Suicide Squad, Dune, but they're also getting Count Crowley, and this is my little monster kid heart. It's like Christmas morning for me, man.
It's issue 2 of volume 2.
Volume 2.
We've evolved. And now what's the biggest surprise for you? Once you finish volume 1, what's been your biggest, what can I do now? How has it evolved from volume 1 into volume 2?
What was so cool once we finished with volume 1 and established it, enough people liked the comic that Dark Horse said, let's go make more, was that then I got to start to expand Jerry's universe. So then we started incorporating, not only other characters, but there are vampires that are coming in from New York City all the way to Beloit. There's not one werewolf now, there's 2, and if you pick up volume 2, issue 2, you'll see the werewolf that shows up, which is Steven's ex-girlfriend, quasi-girlfriend, Crystal. She's pretty terrifying.
And the Crystal name pun, it sings. Now, this has so many influences, and it almost feels like you found a lost VHS tape. It feels like you found something your family recorded, you put it in, you get the vibe.
It's exactly what I want it to feel like. I want it to feel like you go into an old neighborhood video store, take a video off the shelf, take it home, pop it in late at night, or you're sitting in bed with your comic book with your flashlight on, looking at the old ads in the back, looking at the amazing art. I mean, Lucas Kettner's art,
it's
you
stunning.
guys.
It's staggering.
This is our cover for an issue that's coming up soon. He is out of control.
And the
guy
covers
is the
sing as much as
Bernie
the
Wrightson
interiors.
of our generation.
The interiors sing as much as the covers, the actual procedural
and he does all
flavor.
of it.
Oh, it's incredible.
He does it all.
Now, when you, as a creator, work on these properties, you're on comic book film, you're on comic book TV, but you're actually a comic book sweaty, you're a ride or die, what's it feel like to talk to fans from the creator side instead of being the I was starring in a thing side? You're the man that made this from your brain.
It's so awesome. It's so cool. It's so fun to be on both sides of the table, and both sides of the camera, both sides of the comic. It's like walking down the aisles of a comic shop like Golden Apple, and then you are looking at all of these books that you love and that I read every month, and then you go, and mine's along
you're
the
in
wall.
the hallowed grounds. Your name is next to.
I still don't believe it, man. It still feels I have major imposter syndrome, but I'm just trying to enjoy the moment and be, and put everything I can into each issue, because I realize I don't know how many more I'm going to get to write. So I try to always put all the blood and sweat and tears that I can on the
It shows.
pages
Your
of
heart's
each
in every
issue.
page, man, in every frame. Now, last question. In that same vein, you've played so many iconic characters. Who do you think of everyone you've played would be the biggest comic fan as you are?
Oh, that's a good question. Of all the characters I played, the person who's the biggest comic fan is probably, I'm going to say Kurt from the Ant-Man films. I think that he dug through, he's such a big Elvis fan too. Elvis got penned into some comics in the 1960s. He would make special appearances. I feel like that Kurt probably saw those, and then when he realized he was working for a superhero and friends with a superhero, he thought that was pretty cool. So he starts to like go and look for, you know, like what is this comic book? This is pretty cool. You know,
he doubles down.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm personally invested
Like,
and invested.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love the underdog through line of your characters and everything from prisoners to, like you said, Ant-Man. They're all, your heart's on all that, and your heart's here too. This book's incredible. I'm so happy Volume 2, Issue 2, man. It's been a cool run to see.
And let's keep doing this.
From 2019 Comic-Con to here,
Let's
Golden
meet
Apple.
Let's meet at Comic-Con 2022.
Are you going?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going.
Okay,
I'm
we're going. It's
You'll
happening.
see us there.
Confirmed here. Always
We're
a
going.
pleasure, man. We'll be there.